Hi beautiful people, and welcome to another episode of Trying to Get My Life Together. So this is my office. I recently did a video where I made a new set that I was gonna film at, and I thought it was cute, but it's just inconvenient. I don't know, I really like the lighting in this room even though the floors are beige. Like, the lighting in this room is bomb. Like, it's just so good because there's windows behind me, there's windows on the sides of me, but not behind me where it's gonna reflect. Like, it's perfect lighting situation. But however, I feel like this room is neglected. Out of all the house getting cleaned, I feel like this room doesn't get it the most because we're just in here all the time, and it just feels like, I don't know, we just never get around to it. So what I want to do today is I want to make it cute and clean. So I'm going to try, like, there's a lot of plants in this room. I'm going to try to rearrange it. I kind of want all my plants to the side, or maybe I could like change where the cat's water fountain is. I don't know. This room just needs an upgrade. I feel like we haven't touched it in like 4 or 5 months. So I'm going to clean it up, and we're going to fix it up and make it look nice and spruced up today. Spruced up like a nice Christmas tree that we don't have because we have 8 cats. Okay, let's get started. I want to show you the before. Let me start off by saying I feel like I'm exposing myself and I'm not proud of this. So this is our office. There's cat toys on the floor, there's leaves from outside and leaves the cats got off the plants. And yeah, it's a mess. Now, you see all the open floor space, you're like, oh, it's really not that messy, but when you get into it, it kind of is. Like, it kind of is, and I'm not proud of it. And then I feel like things don't have a place. Like, I brought these plants into the room and they kind of sit where they are, and I'm just not the happiest with how everything is maintained in here. I even have to have this fake plant with the terracotta pumpkin in front of this door here because there's a little hole at the bottom of our door frame from wood rot that was supposed to be fixed when we bought the house, but they didn't fix it. And then Kasha likes to go and scoop her little hand in there and try to eat that dirt. So I had to put a terracotta pumpkin in front of here. It's kind of embarrassing. But yeah, so this is how the room is looking like right now. I have my collection of little ghosts right here, and then my husband has gnomes and just random friends. But all the ghosts are mine and I really like them, so yeah. And then if we go over here, we have a little bench seat. I need to put a blanket down here to cover this wood. And we have some friends and we have some plants. This is a dead plant, it needs to leave. And then over here we just have plants. I don't know why there's a cup in there. My husband did that. I don't know why there's a cup in there. Maybe he watered my plant and left it there. But yeah, dead plant leaves from this because he's dying. I don't know what to do to save him, honestly. And then my setup is decently clean, you know? It's decently clean. Like, we have some stuff on my desk, but it's not that bad. And a snack bucket. And just some stuff. Look at those hard drives that corrupted on me and ruined my life. Yeah. And then we got Biddy. Okay, so this is the before of the room, and let's get to cleaning. Oh, good morning, Poe. Did you wake up from a nap? Good morning. So first things first, I'm gonna sweep over here where there's a bunch of dead leaves on the ground and sweep them outside because outside's where they belong, you know? So this little tray right here is something I got from the Amazon return place, and it was $10, and I was like, that'd be a really good plant stand. So I put one little plant down there, but I think I can put some other ones up here off of their normal bases to just save some space and compact some stuff. I don't know exactly where this is gonna go, but I thought for $10, like, that cart's pretty cute. So the plan right now is to pull the plants out, vacuum around them, and then move them all right here and over there, and take this dead one outside. So technically this doesn't pertain to the video since the video is an office video, but I refilled like my squirrel bird feeders today. And I have this little picnic basket where I put, like, it's usually shelled peanuts or a mixture of corn and peanuts and everything because I have a lot of squirrels that come by. And there's been a bunch of little ones. I don't know, like, if there's a squirrel baby season, but there's a bunch of little ones that I haven't, like, recognized, I guess, even though all squirrels kind of look alike. He jumped into the little picnic basket full of corn and peanuts. Let me show you the mess he made. So here's the feeder that I filled overflowing almost with peanuts and corn. Look at this mess. So much. So after moving all of my plants except for like 1 or 2 little ones over here, this is what this side looks like now. This side looks nice. Like it's way more organized. And then there's this side. It looks so empty now. So my husband has a bunch of mess over here. This is a mouse pad that he got a different mouse pad and he says the cats like to lay on it, so he's left it on the floor. I'm gonna have to put that somewhere the cats can lay on or he's gonna be mad at me. We have a bunch of school books and twine from the cat tree and these things that he 3D printed for games for his VR setup. So I'm just gonna clean this whole area and hope for the best. So over here is just a printer station. Printer! Yay! The rest of it's just kind of stuff. Like I showed you before, we have ghosts and gnomes and friends of sorts. And then a whole bunch of just stuff. Like all this space is wasted because I just really needed this for my big sublimation printer. And it just kind of seems like because we don't use that space properly, it becomes a catch-all. So we have cord things, cord sleeves, zip ties for cords, like Velcro ones, and an empty box. A laptop that never gets used. This is my fault. It's thermal paper for my printer, my thermal printer. And then, yeah, there's just cords and stuff. Technically, my husband left all this stuff here except the candle and the thermal stuff. But it just needs to get cleaned up because it's kind of a wreck. Doesn't this look so much nicer? I'm gonna keep my candle here. This candle smells like childhood. That's what my mom always burned, is the pink sand for making candles. So now I just feel like I've adapted and love this scent, even though it's kind of sweet. Like typically I don't like sweet scents. This reminds me so much of growing up. And it was $10 at Walmart. It was on sale from 18, so that's a good deal. So this is what I have right now for this table. I don't really know what else to do with it. So I don't have double-sided sticky tape. Seems like something I should own, but I do own a hot glue gun, and I got one of these. And I'm gonna hot glue to my desk, because hot glue will pop off if you really want it to. Because my phone charger just be flopping around, and I feel like I need a station. You know, I feel like I just need my cord to stay put, so I'm just gonna hot glue it to the desk. That's not so bad. That's not so bad. It's not that noticeable. Phone cord's right here, so once that dries, I'll put that in there. And I also have this little USB extension that needs to go this way, I think. I don't think it matters. Under my desk. So I'm just gonna hot glue it up there and hope it stays. That looks nice. It looks nice under there. Just take my word for it. I can't explain the level of unhinged power I feel with the hot glue gun still hot. I'm like, I could do so much. Should I? Probably not, but like the opportunity is here. And it's kind of reversible because you can always like pop off hot glue. But I feel like I get so many things done with the hot glue plugged in and I don't know why. All right, guys, I am done for the day. I'm gonna have my husband fill this hole with something so I don't have to keep the pumpkin there. On this wall, I just have the cat water fountain for this room. We have several around the house. This one is nice in here. I was thinking about putting it over there though. I don't know. And then we have our cat tree with Zatchel in it, our desk setups, and Mr. Biddy has stolen my chair from me. And then over here we just have our plants. I love this one dangling. It's fake, but the one dangling makes this room. And then here we have all the plants and our little bench set up. I think technically this is a storage bench, but there's nothing in there. And then over here, this looks cleaner too. We still have this Halloween house out for the cats. And Zatchel usually eats the cardboard houses, but he hasn't eaten that one. So I'm pretty grateful that one's holding as long as it has. So yeah, everything looks nice now. It feels empty on one side of the room, this side of the room. But you know, that looks really pretty when you walk in and you see that. It looks really pretty. Also, okay, so if you saw on TikTok, I did a trash haul. I got a bunch of stuff out of someone's trash. They were throwing out, like they piled all this stuff on the side of the road, so I got some free stuff. This is one of the things I got. Now, it was a trash can, and it is missing a foot. So, you know, that's that. But I thought because it's brass, I thought it was really pretty because it's like this little embellishment on it. I thought about putting a plant pot in it. But obviously if I put a plant on the floor, the cats usually get in it. That's why everything's on a stand. But let me know what you think I should do with this, other than a trash can, because I like closed trash cans. I don't want to see the trash, you know. But I thought a plant, but I'm not sure. Let me know what you guys would do with that down below. I'd appreciate it. And thank you for joining me for today's Vlogmas day, where I cleaned this mess of a room as best I could. Okay, guys, thank you. Bye.